Well, often unlikely partnerships work really well, and it's often because you have to work harder at it. So that's why we've been so happy to be able to work with the Coca-Cola Foundation and the Coca-Cola team here and with the other project partners. Project Catalyst has played that instrumental role in providing a safe place for growers to innovate, and that was the really important thing in getting it up and running. And we could see that with the likes of those original 19 growers in the Mackay Whitsunday who were looking for something like this. So when the funding was found and the project partners came together and an invitation went out, those 19 came on board almost straight away. There was no arm bending at all. And that was a real indication to us that there was a real need for the project.
Basically, Catalyst built on what we had already, but made it a lot more resources available to do what we wanted to do, and we've grown since then dramatically.
We learned so much from other people. As a farmer who respects the soil that we farm, that is everything to me.
At the forefront of our mind is also that we want to be able to show that there's benefit to growers and also benefit to the environment. So trying to get that sweet spot has been so incredibly important for the project. And so whenever, and it is a complicated project, it's working in 3 NRM regions, we've got 100 growers, we run big forums like the one we've just been attending. So whenever things seem to be getting really complicated, I keep taking it back to what's in the best interest of the really core part of the project, which is that innovation for benefit to the growers and for the environment.
The last trial that we were involved in was mapping the variability of soybean. That was done, 3-4 years ago. And now we're using drone technology to do that mapping. So we map the biomass of our soybean, and where the soybean did not germinate, that's where we apply the nitrogen. Where the soybean is good, where we know we've got plenty of nitrogen, we don't apply nitrogen. Therefore, the variable rate technology comes into play.
Farming is getting more and more expensive with the cost of the inputs, energy, water, chemicals, fertiliser. And if you can apply those more efficiently but still get the same crop out of it, you're saving money, but you're also getting a benefit for the environment. We know that with practice change how important it is for others who are thinking of doing it to actually see it in practice themselves.
In the crops I've been using tillage radish, sun hemp, soys, Japanese millet, and like a radish, it'll be scavenging excess nitrogen that's in the soil. Other plants bring up phosphorus, other plants bring up zinc. All plants have got a different role to play in nature.
Well, I think the first thing is showing how incredibly important innovation is, because there is a public imperative from government to see water quality outcomes for the Great Barrier Reef. And if you want practice change, you need to know what those new practices are. You have a role for innovation in finding those new practices. So the innovation is absolutely central to finding the next generation of practices which then can be more broadly adopted. And that also means you need to continue to find the funding to enable that innovation to happen.
We all have very similar ideas and all very interested in new ideas, and which is why the Project Catalyst is a great forum for young growers to be around sort of innovative farmers and to get them keen, because that's what you need.
Yeah, number 1, productivity, number 2, soil health, I guess, and 3, all these things contribute to being a better stewardship to the environment, I suppose. So, we can't ignore the reef. We can't just say we're farmers and they're fishermen. We're all living in this one community together.